put it with your penis?
No. I would drink nothing but grape juice.
Holy crap.
Nothing.
I used to only drink grape juice.
That's like
too.
all I would drink. And then one day I threw it all up because I drank too much.
Oh,
and
no.
I can't drink grape juice anymore. Like it's just ever since that day it just tastes terrible to me.
Yeah, that happened to me with carrots. One day I ate a bunch of carrots and I threw them all up. I didn't eat carrots until I was like 16.
No. Okay, so you know how like when you get Pringles, you can't stop eating Pringles?
Yes.
When I was
I
like
have that problem.
I was like 8 years old, and it was like a sleepover, like a friend's house, and we were all playing like N64 or some shit or whatever was out. And we all had Pringles, and we all brought like our own can of Pringles. I brought 2 cans of the cheese Pringles and ate like both 2 cans.
Oh
that night.
my
I've never been
God.
so sick in my life, but it was worth it. They were
Patrick
so.
does
I
that
don't know,
all
what
the
about that time you got McDonald's when I told you not to get McDonald's and then you ended up throwing up at
Oh
like
yeah,
2 in the
that
morning?
was awesome. Did I get a
Pringles.
50 piece that night?
No, you just got...
50 piece?
No, you got like a burger and everything. It was you got like a fucking burger and a bunch of fries.
I was
Like a
like, never
gallon of
again.
sweets.
Man,
Never again, Caleb.
number 2? Shit, man. Shouldn't have done that.
Patrick.
What?
I just
Patrick
had a number
has
2
the
today.
double quarter pounder.
Yeah, every time I go there, I get a
And
large
when he
double
goes to
quarter pounder.
Wendy's, when he goes to Wendy's, he gets the PS triple.
I used to. I don't really get that anymore. It's a lot of food. I sometimes I get pretty full off that. You know.
I've gotten a 10-piece chicken McNugget meal from McDonald's for so
Okay.
many years now.
Oh man, you're like Jesse. Like, oh, I had a
Jesse got
happy
the 10
meal.
piece last night and she couldn't finish half of it.
Are you kidding?
She couldn't eat 5 chicken nuggets.
Oh my god.
No, like she ate around like 5 or 6 and then she's like, I'm done.
Dude, I feel like a pussy when I get an
I
18-piece
don't
wing and I
understand,
only eat
like-
like 14. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with me?
But I like Big Macs
It's nothing.
too. Big
Wait,
Macs really
have you guys
fill me
had the new
up
fish
like that.
bites?
Just
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
no,
we
they're
had those.
good.
Gross.
They're so good.
They're gross
so
or good?
I would
I'm
never
gonna
eat
say.
fish
They're
from fast food.
They're good. See,
No,
Trevor's
yeah.
never had them. He says it's gross because I won't eat fish.
Everywhere has fish right now. Like the Wendy's does, Sonic does. Oh my God, Sonic's
I've
fish
never had a
fillet.
fish fillet. I'll never.
You
never
really
go
need to
back.
try it.
Well,
When
then
you
stop
come
saying
to
it's-
Tennessee, you're trying it.
This is the thing I'm like concerned about though. They just started like advertising like fish bites, like I think they said fresh Alaskan whatever, like haddock maybe.
Fresh.
Imagine the obscene amounts of fish that they have to catch to feed all the McDonald's and they're just like, you know what I mean?
There's probably like a McDonald's pool that no one can get into, or they just like had.
Like there has to be. I mean, think about
They
the
probably
amounts of
feed the
fish,
fish
they go
so they
through.
multiply.
They have to be like, but they said
They
they were
have
fresh
fish
like
farms.
Alaskan, so it makes you think that they're like caught, offshore. I don't know.
No, it's probably
There's
just
no
some
way.
shit.
It's
Oh,
probably
they buy it
fast
from
fish
people
farmers.
that caught it. and
Caught or well,
that it-
most of the
that's been
time when you go
frozen
to like
for
a
year.
chain restaurant that doesn't, it just says like fish, like it's cod, and cod is extremely cheap.
Cod is like everything, isn't it? It's like all a bunch of fish combined.
No,
Cod
it's a
is-
specific
cod
type
is
of
a
fish
cod
that's a
fish.
cod. Yeah, but they're just really easy to catch and they're really cheap.
I'm playing with my German Shepherd right now, and she's getting really upset
Drew eats Alaska salmon.
because I'm holding her
$20
mouth.
$20 per
Oh,
bite.
yeah.
Annie, oh.
That dog is the worst thing I've ever seen. I can't. Oh my god. I used to not care, really. But one day for four hours at least, we were trying to sleep and like this dog would do nothing, but like first she'd scratch the door, so like, and the carpet under the door for like an hour. So eventually Chelsea like let her in because like fuck that dog, fuck it, whatever. So she's in, she jumps on the bed and like sits on you, and then like paws you the whole time, like scratches you, and so then like so I just start throwing her off, like fucking kicking her off of me because I couldn't. She keep coming up. You'd be like, oh.
What business have you?
Yeah. That and bitch kitty are the two people I hate in the house.
Wait, is that the new cat?
Oh yeah, the little kitty.
Yeah,
like
that's
the new
real.
cat? Why?
Yeah, that's real. Fucking
What's wrong?
Ezreal.
What's wrong with the new cat?
The new cat breaks my stuff.
It broke the Xbox, if I remember. Did it break the Xbox or something?
It
No, it
broke
didn't break the X.
game.
Broke the same game twice, basically. Because
What?
the Xboxes was like, we used to have the Xbox like kind of close to the floor, so the cat was like run into the room and jumps at it for some reason. And it knocks it over while we're playing.
Dude, animals love
and
Xboxes.
then it scratches. Like if you move an Xbox when the disc is in there, it scratches the shit out of the disc. So there goes the disc. Can't play the game anymore.
I like how like this little cat, like the size of your hand or less, like destroys everything.
It, like jumps on the Xbox. like I'm just gonna walk in and be a retarded kitty and jump at things for no reason.
My dog would always like even when the Xbox isn't on, but even more so when I'm playing, she's like, oh, the Xbox will be running, and she'll hear like the fan, you know, like the little fan silent. She'll be like, oh, what's that? She like goes up, and of course it's like a sensor, like a motion sensor. So she'll just put her nose in front of it, and the door will like open and stop my game, and she'll freak out. Like I'll be in the middle of a match. Or Caleb, how many times have like my Xbox turned off like in the middle of a match? Like,
Yeah, and I'm like,
"Oh, hey,
what?
guys,
And you're like, fucking lazy.
yeah, and then like I go offline. Oh, animals.
At least she doesn't like smash it
Yeah,
as
true.
you're playing and destroy the
Like the cat.
Yeah,
You
like
take
jump
cops
on it.
seriously.
She destroyed the same disc twice. Well, not the same one. We returned the first one, and then like a month later, she did it again. Same. So then like I was like, I'm not buying a new one. So so like her mom had to buy it.
That'd be such a pain.
What
Animals
game?
are so expensive when it comes to
It
stuff.
was like Call of Duty,
Ew.
Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, you broke it. Congratulations. That game's a piece of shit anyways.
I know,
was-
the cat is trying to help you guys out.
Still
and-
costs a
there's-
lot of money.
You're just like,
Yeah,
fucking
still-
lag
still
comp,
costs
no!
me- Still cost me like 100 over the top of the actual price of the Xbox. For all the No, it was over 100. It was like $200. Like Chelsea got like was like, oh, well, I'll just use this 300 we have to buy an Xbox. You can't do that. Don't ever think you can do that, guys, because it doesn't work. Like, oh, now we need 3 controllers and we need all these games and like, oh my god.
Well, that's
Controllers
exactly,
are $40 each.
That's how everything works. Like the restaurant she says, where it's like $10. I guarantee you, drinks are like $2.50 a piece there. Like the meal
And
that you
tip,
think is $10.
you gotta tip them. You gotta
Yeah,
get
think about it.
tax in
That
there.
meal that you thought
Like-
was $10 a person.
Like
is
you know
really,
how
like,
like
18.
I don't know if you have there's like a restaurant here that like on certain days of the week it's like $7.50. So like all meals are $7.50. So you're like, oh, well, that's reasonable, right? So you go there and you pay the it ends up being like a $30 bill somehow, and you're like, what the hell? How did this, you know? And like, oh, we got the drinks, we got tax, you gotta tip them like $7. Don't be a cheapo. Okay, fine. Ooh. So.
Dude, eating out like at restaurants, like you think you're saving money, you're not. You never do.
God, restaurants are so fucking expensive. I can't even.
Yeah, but if you
Oh.
like go and make yourself a nice steak dinner, look at the price of everything you have to put into it too.
Yeah, but it's more enjoyable.
Steak
I feel.
costs a shit ton. Meat in
do you like
general
steak?
costs a shit ton.
I always
Yeah, like if you
enjoy
if you
it.
look at the
store?
price of like a meal at like Ruby Tuesdays or something that's like a nice chicken or a nice steak, it's comparable to doing that meal yourself.
Yeah, well,
I
or I
always
could have
enjoy it, though.
ramen for 25 cents. Like,
Like whenever I eat out, I always kind of feel uncomfortable afterwards, and I'm like, oh, did I get a good deal? You know, like I worry. Well, when I eat at home, it's like that was the best macaroni and cheese I ever had in my life.
and it was only 50 cents for that box. You know, like
you know what I mean? Like,
I
always
didn't pay
enjoy it.
$30 to have macaroni and cheese with garlic in it, you know, or some retarded cooking thing.
Yeah, don't. There's a restaurant that serves. Well, don't. I'm sorry, but restaurant steak is so much better than steak homemade.
Yeah, like
Well, not at
Never.
my house.
Well, it depends on how you cook there, but
Like-
I was gonna say you've never had my steak, baby.
Longhorn Steakhouse is one of the best steaks I've ever had.
well, I honestly only enjoy one type of steak.
What kind is that?
well done from.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, filet.
Filet mignon?
I had some good deer sirloin tonight. It's pretty banging.
Del
I
Monaco
ate deer
steaks.
like my entire
Uh-huh.
childhood. Nothing but deer.
I
Medium or
have
medium rare?
never
Yep.
So good.
From,
Medium?
Pennsylvania.
Or medium rare. Oh my god.
I do mine
I
well
don't see.
done.
I can't eat that. Like.
A little bit of pink, just some juice is what I like. I like mine like.
I
medium.
can't
I
stand when
I
people
can't
do
psy- I can't
Pittsburgh
psych
rare. That shit
myself
makes me
into
vomit.
eating raw meat.
I'm just gonna lay down this on the table. When I was growing up, we ate steak, but my grandfather always cooked me chicken. I have maybe eaten maybe 10 steaks in my whole life.
Why?
Maybe.
They're so
That's
good.
because I don't like it.
Why do you think steaks are so like? Why does everyone think steak is like the best food in the world?
I don't know.
It's-
If someone said, here, have this chicken that's been baked, or have this nice $12 steak, I would pick the chicken. I don't want steak.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
not gonna
too.
get a fucking
Chicken
$5 steak.
Ew,
Fuck
I
that.
would not choose chicken over steak.
Because it's cheap.
$12 steaks, that's cheap.
$20 steak. Then sorry.
Oh, $20 steak, I would still pick the $5
okay.
chicken.
Just a steak. $20.
I don't like. I mean, I can eat it and I'll eat it, but it's not something that
You go to
Oh.
Roost Chris and like steaks are like $40. They're so good.
The other thing is like whenever
Just the
I make
reason that
myself
you've had a
steak,
$40 steak before, Trevor,
Makes
is just,
me cringe.
It's heartening.
Yes, yes, it does.
It was so good though.
like when I
Just
go,
because your
whenever
dad
I
owns
go out,
Pepsi
like,
doesn't mean you can talk about $40 steaks
Yeah,
in front of us.
whenever I
Unless
like
I
buy
go
my
out to
own
eat
steak
get salads at huge
to
restaurants.
make, it's not like you don't
I
just
got
like
a salad
grab a
out
steak.
Outback.
Yes, you do. You just grab it.
I spend like 10 or 15 minutes looking through the steaks.
My mom
What's wrong with
sends.
getting a salad at Outback?
I
Takes
love
me a
getting
while.
salads.
How much did you pay for that salad? $30?
No, Outback.
I bet it was like $30 salad.
Outback
bought
is
the restaurant
too
first, you bought the
fucking
restaurant.
expensive.
You
Yes,
see,
it is.
the real world's kind of like real world, so yeah. Our
And
dads don't
Trevor,
like Pepsi.
Trevor, meet the real world. If we wouldn't, first off, we wouldn't be going to eat at Outback. We'd be
Salads are
going.
not like $30.
We would be
At
going.
Outback, they are.
We can't even
They're
afford to
not.
eat salads, okay?
If we gonna eat salads, we gotta go get a fucking head of lettuce at the grocery store. That's what we do.
4061, Trevor.
Head of lettuce, some off-brand cheese, some
What's
off-brand.
tomatoes? I typed that in today
Which,
when I went
I
to
don't
which
like-
tomato? It depends on which tomatoes. Which
I
ones
don't
you
know, but I
get?
typed that in 4664.
Oh, that's on the vine, yeah. The ones that are on the vine. They're kind of small and they're usually attached to
Yeah.
each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I hate lobster. Just saying it.
I
only had lobster
love
once.
lobster.
It
I
was
don't want to be in
okay.
this call. I don't want to talk about this. I love seafood.
Never had lobster before.
I remember when I was
Right.
in Savannah, and this woman was like,
Savannah,
my mom's like,
Georgia.
yeah, my mom's like, oh no, just get. They were trying to order for me, and I was like 12, and they was like, no, get shrimp, get shrimp. I was like, no, I want lobster. My papa was like, if she wants lobster, let her have lobster. And I got the lobster, even though it was the most expensive thing on the menu. Ate it. It's what I always get when I go there. It's the best thing I've ever eaten.
Never
Isn't
had
that
lobster
expensive?
in my
Isn't
entire
lobster
life.
expensive?
Yes,
Yeah.
but
It
but
probably costs the same as your salad, Trevor.
It's more than steak.
Sometimes.
It's more than steak. It's.
I mean, if
sure
you're eating the
it's-
steaks Trevor's eating, I'm sure it's about the same.
I'll eat the Monaco
$40
steak. That's one
steaks?
of the
Yeah.
most expensive
It was
cuts.
so good. It was $40. It was worth it.
I've
You
never.
don't
I
even know. It was so good.
So it was worth $40? You're saying
Yeah.
it was worth it?
Is-
Dude, I can buy a week's worth of groceries with $40.
The hell groceries have you been buying?
You can buy a month's worth, probably.
For $40?
Ramen.
Hell
I'll buy a
no.
week's
I could
worth
live
of
off
groceries.
ramen for a month too.